Alright guys, I'm going to try to discuss the pros, cons, differences between the Kindle Color Soft and the Kobo Libra Color. I recently got this and it's kind of changed the game for me, so I want to talk about it. You could also read horizontally. Their cases do auto wake, auto sleep, so all you have to do is open and close it and it wakes up and goes to sleep. Or if you just want to leave it open, not have a case, pushing the button will wake it up. This is the homepage. I love that there are not ads and recommended reads. They give you your top 3 books that you just recently opened. Then they have this little section with my books right here, which are the books that are on my Kobo. And then they have recommended based on my books. Down here you can click on the Kobo store if you want to go there. Then you have my books. Obviously all your books are on here. I like how they have it organized by books, authors, series, collections. You can filter it. If you want to use this as an all-in device, planning, notebooks, all of that. There's also notebook access to this, which I think is crazy. I probably won't use it for this, but it does seem cool. You can add folders. You can do your daily planning on here. It's super nice if you don't want to get onto your phone in the morning and you want to do your reading and plan your day on one device. Sounds pretty good, right? And you have Discover, which is overdrive, access to your Libby right here on the bottom. Like, that's insane to me. Beta features, browse the internet directly from your e-reader. I don't have that on here because I don't want access to the web, but I think that's pretty cool. The other thing that's really selling me on this is if you go to activity, there's something called My Words. You can see your vocabulary words that you highlighted specifically in here, which I just recently discovered that I really love vocabulary. On Kindle, all you can really do is highlight in a separate color. On here with the stylus, you can annotate directly on the book. Kindle does not have that option whatsoever. What you can do on Kindle is highlight and then add a note. On the Kobo, you can write directly into the book. As an annotating lover, that really changes the game for me. I also will say I think the colors on Kobo are prettier and more vibrant than on the Kindle, and my Kindle is set to vibrant mode. Only thing I hope the Kobo gets better at is the palm rejection when you're writing on the book. I do feel like it can be a little bit finicky, and so far the ghosting is a tad bit worse on the Kobo. You can change the refresh on here to refresh every 1 page, 10 pages every chapter. Typically, if you tinker around with that, you can minimize a lot of the ghosting, so I'm gonna do that. I do think the text on the screen is a lot more crispy on the Kobo than on the Kindle. There's so many adjustments for spacing, so many more fonts. They have the open dyslexic font that I know a lot of people like already on the Kobo. My biggest critique though of the Kobo is that the black is just not black enough. For dark mode, it's a little bit finicky to get to dark mode. They don't have it just at the top, which I also want them to change that. I don't want to have to go into settings in order to get to dark mode. Last night when I was reading on this, my eyes were straining. The brightness was too bright and the black was almost gray compared to my Kindle right next to each other. So I need the brightness to go a little bit lower. That's my current wrap up on the Kindle versus Kobo colors. Let me know what you guys think.